Hey, it's Knockaround here, and today I'm going to be doing something different. I've thought long and hard on the direction of my channel, and while I love EVE Online, I've realized that I need to make sure when I put out an EVE video, it's something that I haven't really done before, something that people are going to want to watch. Nobody wants to watch you do the same missions over and over again, or the same abyssals over and over. And so I've decided that I want to go back to something that I love. Now, I'm older. I'm in my 50s. I have been playing video games for many, many years, going all the way back to Pong, which was a big yellow box with two round knobs, and those controlled a little bar that bounced a ball back and forth. I had the Atari 2600. I played on ColecoVision and all that good stuff. So I've been playing a good long time. And one of the games that I've always loved is Ultima Online. And for many, many years, you have been able to run an emulator. An emulator is something that basically mimics the game. So people have gone and basically rewritten Ultima Online, as well as many other games, from the ground up, so that people could run their own servers and be as inventive and creative as they like. And I've dabbled in it here and there. I ran a server many, many years ago, 2005, which was a lot of fun. It didn't last really long, a few months, but I really didn't know what I was doing. Not that I'm hugely improved on coding and everything else, but through different games and different things, my coding skills have gotten better. I can read and understand a lot of what's going on, and I can adapt them to fit my needs. So that's basically what I'm going to do. Now, I will definitely mix in some EVE Online videos and some other things, but I think I'm going to document the process of making a server. Now, there's a lot of different emulators you can choose from. Okay, so you've got Sphere, you've got POL, which I've never used, POL. There's ServUO, which I'm going to use. There's RunUO, which I've used in the past. UOX3, which never used, and Modern UO, which, to be honest, I've never even heard of. ServUO is still being worked on. It has a very dedicated community, active forums, and so that's what I've chosen to go to. So, without further ado, that is what we are going to do. So the first thing we need to do is we need to download. So that brings us to ServUO, and we are going to go to the newest release, which was published about a year ago. Now that is the most active one, stable one, but there is a published 58, and I think I'm going to have to see if I can find that. That's the newest one. 57.3 is the most current stable one. So let me see if I can go ahead and find that. All right, so while I found it, it's listed as a work in progress, and so I'm not really sure if I want to get too involved in this. So they are actively doing work, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and pass on this, and I am going to go to publish 57.3, and let's go ahead and use that. So we have the source code in a zip. So that looks like what we need to do. So let's go ahead and download that. All right. Downloaded. All right. And so this is what you get when you download it. So basically, we have a bunch of files. Now here is your server. You compile it to get the server going. And we have a README here. We have a few different things. So let's go ahead and let's check out the README. So I'm going to double click on that. And boom, we have our README. So basically, doesn't tell us a whole lot. It doesn't look like. So here's GitHub things, their Discord. So we have their address. This tells us that these are what we would use to run the server. It shows different operating systems. Not sure what OS X is, Ubuntu. So really nothing very big in there. So let's bring that back up and close that out. So now we have our folder. So fortunately, I've done some digging, and first thing we need to do is go into our configure folder, config. All right, so we have a few things. We are going to have to open up and get our data path, which we have right here. And so basically this wants to know where our Ultima Online program is. And so uncomment this line as it is set to be so basically we need to uncomment here, and that is where our path is. So when it looks for the game, that's where it's going to look. So we're going to go ahead and save that. So let's go back to our folder. And so here's our folder now. What else do we need to do here? So we got our data path. Counts, auto start, auto save. I don't think anything should need to be done in there. Client. Nope. That doesn't have anything to do with anything. We did data path. So let's go to server. All right. And let's see what our server has. All right. So our server, we need to display the name of the shard and server shard. Auto detect true. That's not commented, so it's going to automatically detect our IP address. And then down here, if configuration of the routers through your web browser, so our address. Okay, we have our port. So I don't know. I think I'm going to have to look. I think auto detect is true. Should auto detect it, but I still have to give the players something. So I will look that up. That is not something I'm going to post publicly. But what I would do is I would post, I don't remember exactly how they go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, or something like that. And that would be what I would post, but I'm not going to post my mine publicly for YouTube. So we'll go ahead. We're just going to go ahead and close this out in just a minute. However, what we do need to do is we need to come up with a name for the shard, for the server. So we can go with something easy like Xenocron's World or something like that, Xeno World, or we can come up with something inventive. So please go ahead and leave in the comments any suggestions for the server name. Please keep in mind that I do want them to be family friendly. I'm not looking for anything, you know, just totally weird or anything else. So let's go ahead and keep it family friendly. So really, I think I'm going to have to get in and play around with this. It's definitely going to be something that I need to experiment with a little bit more before I do anything with. It's been a very long time. And I'm going to go ahead and experiment more and look around on ServUO and everything else. As always, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to press that like button and then follow up with that subscribe button. Those greatly help my channel. And let me know in the comments, what do you think of this new adventure that I'm going to be taking? I will still be doing EVE Online videos, but I will be throwing these in as well. Let me know what you think in the comments.